3, 2, 1, fart. I think that's going to be my intro for everything. That's going to be it.
From minute 1 to minute done?
Minute 1 to minute done. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, fart. That's how we enter every single one of them. I hope people seem to enjoy that.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. I am Kaiser Hoon, and that is my good friend Terry. And we're gonna, instead of reading another episode, we got number 2 being worked on right now. But we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna play Adastra, which is one of the Echo Project games. This is the space one with the hot wolf. Trust me, they knew they were cooking when I came up with this one. He outshines Leo. But we'll see that in just a moment.
Sexy space werewolves. Or just sexy space wolves. And
so Roman wolves.
Roman wolves, indeed. And as Kaiser said, I'm Terry. Terry Candlestick from the Terry Candlestick channel on YouTube. I plugged myself.
He's got some good stuff.
I plugged myself so you don't have to plug me. And yes, I try to have some pretty good stuff. Thank you, sir. All right. So without further ado, kind of as also before we really start, to kind of add to what Kaiser was saying, I believe we have 3 different ideas for episodes or series on the channel. One of them is going to be playing video games, and we're including the Echo series type game, the Echo series games, Echo Project games, as a type of game. There could be other types of games, Elden Ring possibly. But then
as soon as I get a new computer,
as soon as we get the technology ready for it, we'll try to get some games out, and that will be one series. And another one's going to be reading Welcome to Echo, and then yet another one's going to be just a real podcast type casual one where we just kick back and talk and maybe have the occasional special guest on just to chat with us. But hopefully we'll have a special guest every time we actually read an episode of Welcome to Echo.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And just a regular podcast, so that everyone knows we're not dead. Just do a little wellness check with everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, would you be able to turn the music down a little bit on your side?
Music down, music down, music down, down, down. Over here. Options. Music down a little bit. How's that?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. There we go. All right. Cool. Now, without further ado, actually, I want to talk about nothing in particular. Let's go ahead and start this. Now, I do believe I was this character. No, this is someone else. But
Nope. I'll be Amicus and you'll be Marco. How about that?
Okay, you be Amicus, I'll be Marco. Who's this?
I know. It's Amicus.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
You have the floor.
You also turn the sound effects down. I'm barely hearing you over the game.
Machine preferences. There it is. Yeah, actually. Whoa, that is. Trying to find out actually which one this is. Okay, what is this then? I turned everything down. That's still playing. I guess what I have to do is master volume. Where's that at? I don't see master volume anywhere.
No, yeah, use all 3 sliders.
I already did. I turned them all down to nothing. What's this?
You have to exit the menu and then for it to take hold.
No, it's still like that. Technical difficulties. Those are always fun. But it said one of them is muted, so let me mute that. That's its voice. That's not it.
Yeah, I don't know what voice volume is for this game, because yeah, there's no voices. That's our job.
There must be something else. Because they're all down. We can still hear
Honestly,
this.
the sound effect only lasts like a couple panels. So maybe if we just get off that and then.
I think what I have to do is just mute it until then. Boom, mute all. That is so weird though. Anyways. Return. Okay.
It's so huge. It's too much. How do they get anything done?
I guess I'm a computer, aren't I? We go back and forth. Sensing doubt. Shall we proceed with the directive, Amicus?
I don't know. Are you sure they're level 5?
Data from mission 32-65-193 indicates primate species with level 5 intelligence and
Understood. Thank you.
most recent
Pick me up a monkey man.
most recent data indicates that all uplift attempts have failed of monkey men.
Ah, that figures. Why did we try to uplift here in the first place?
Big. Sensing doubt. Shall we proceed?
The name of this planet?
Earth.
Nah, it looks like Earth. Why is there an A in it? That's the location of Romulus, right? Of the location of the Romeus uplift?
Looks like the Romanus uplift, but yes. The city of Rome in the state of Italy.
Is the probe there?
In the butt.
Because we gotta get those probes down there to the humans.
In the butt.
What?
It has arrived in the butt.
Give me a visual. Zoom on it.
Painting image now. In the butt.
That doesn't look like an Adastra at all.
That looks like an Astra. Ha ha ha. It's a perverted computer. Reminder that uplift failed. Runes of uplift attempt remain.
Show me the ruins.
Showing the Roman Forum.
Huh?
Sensing doubt.
Please shut up. What the heck are they even saying? That's not a language at all. It's all messed up. Cheesy monkey men.
Sensing
That creature there.
doubt. Go ahead and say your line again. I talked over you.
That creature there.
They are called humans.
Get closer. Like real troops. Bow, chow.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Because of course they have porn music in space. We all know this. Is that a human?
Collecting data. He appears to be a young male human.
Initiate landing sequence.
Sensing arousal, have you located the directive?
Yes.
Warning that full nexus analysis is incomplete.
Now, please, we can't waste time outside of the stretch track. So we gotta go fast.
Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Initiating landing sequence. And this is Marco, I believe.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be an American, is that right? In Rome, like studying abroad?
Just non-Italian.
Just not.
That's all we know. Because, yeah, he's traveling to get here for this school trip.
Oh. Hmm. I think I'll just be me. It's hard to
use your Chad voice.
I use my what voice?
Your totally Chad voice.
Chad voice. It's hard to believe. That's like my Nathan Fillion voice. It's hard to believe that I'm actually here. After years of fantasizing about it, I'm in Rome. I've been bouncing around.
It took him so long. All roads lead there.
All roads do lead to Rome until they've been washed away. I've been bouncing around with my friends like an idiot all day. Yeah, I look like a total tourist, but this is what I've been saving up for the past 2 years. A whole semester in Rome, with the study abroad program. All the conversations I've had with my parents about what a waste of money it would be evaporates from my brain as I take in the view.
Yeah, well, he's studying abroad, but he's not into that, so he's not into those.
He's studying abroad. She's not studying a stud. She's studying another broad. She's also studying abroad. A different broad. We only have a few hours, so we move from Forum to Palatine Hill, and then finally to a nearby disco where I get just a little drunk. Before I know it, it's 2 in the afternoon. It's 2 in the morning, rather, and somehow my friends and I are able to stumble to a taxi that takes us back to our apartments. I walk unsteadily through the darkness, glad that I have the place to myself for now. Apparently, my group was the first to arrive, and my assigned flatmates won't be here for a few days at least. I open the door to my room and move my hand along the wall. I stumble in, then sit on my bed, bouncing happily for a moment, like a little kid. I think about going out and onto the balcony, but I've been walking all day, and it feels too nice to be sitting down. Plus, it might not be a good idea considering the state I'm in right now. Don't want to go for a tumble. Still, just knowing the magic of the city is just outside my window is still going to make it hard to sleep. I sigh happily.
Well, it is Magic City, City of Magic.
Hocus pocus in my... I sigh happily and look around my little room. Actually, I'm told that it's kind of big by this city's standards. It's still a little bare since I just moved in today. I'd basically just dropped my suitcase next to the door before running out again. I glance at them, but decide I'm way too tired now to eat to unpack even if my pajamas are in there. It's fine if I'm just laying on top of the covers. I'll get to it tomorrow. In the meantime, I just lay back, smiling in the afternoon glow of today's excitement. And tomorrow, I'll get to see even more. Damn it, I need to calm down. No way I'm going to have the energy I'll need tomorrow if I'm up all night. I've got the whole semester, and on top of that, school doesn't actually start for another 2 weeks. There's plenty of time. Just relax for now, and enjoy it. With that thought in my head, I start to drift off. Something moves. I lay there in the dark, wondering if I'd dreamed it. I had been dreaming, even though I can't remember exactly what it was about. Something about a portal, maybe? I listened for a while, but there's no other sound. Just the occasional soft whoosh of a car passing by outside my balcony. I thought I mispronounced that. Missaid that. I shift around a little. The suffocating humidity is making the sheets stick to my skin, and I wonder if maybe there's a fan in the closet. I finally said...
Well, Marco's used to be in the closet.
But, I finally sat up in bed, realizing that there's no way I'm going to fall back to sleep like this. I could at least try sliding open the balcony door, though I'm not sure that will do me any good. Worth a try, I guess. I groggily slide out of bed and try to slide the glass door open, but it doesn't budge. I struggle for a few more seconds before sighing and moving toward the door to find the light switch. My feet slide along the semi-cool wooden floor, which feels great while my hands stretch out in front of me, searching for the wall. I didn't know if you could hear, like, the noisy-ass car or motorcycle outside.
In the game, or
No, actually out here where I live. I
totally didn't.
Okay, cool.
Hear that?
Cool. Right then, I remember that I was woken up by noises, and I imagined some intruder standing there in the dark, waiting for me to bump into him. Feeling the hair stand up on my back, on the back of my neck, I quicken my pace and find the wall, fumbling around until... I quickly glance around the room, relieved that it's empty of all of my stuff. Oh no! My parents had warned me about the crime rate here. Well,
they made me watch the movie Taken 5 times before I went here.
They also tried to get me to watch the movie Hostage. I really wasn't interested. There was also An American Werewolf in London. Wasn't interested in that one either. The Day the Earth Stood Still? No, really.
No, The American Werewolf in London, he watched that privately. Just him alone. With one hand going somewhere.
Also, they pushed old classics on me. Frankenstein. Ghostman. Not So Ghostman. And lots of others.
Yeah, but then they made you watch Ghostbusters. And, because... Only the new ones, though. They wouldn't let you watch the two originals.
We don't need to watch any kind of Frozen Empire, whatever it's called. While the city is technically safe in terms of murder, robberies, and muggings... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. While the city is technically safe in terms of murder, robberies and muggings are apparently pretty common. I had shrugged it off at the time, but now that I'm alone... I make my way to the balcony, looking for the lock before finally seeing that there's a latch near the top of the door. I unlock it and slowly slide the door open. I'm disappointed to find that the air wafting from outside is almost as stuffy as the air inside. Still,
See, Marco, you leave that door open and you get werewolves. This is how you get werewolves.
You might also get a twinkling, sparkling vampire. You get the reference? A sparkling vampire.
They live on a different planet.
It's a different Earth.
We kick them. We kick them over to the herbivore planet.
You just go over there. Still.
Yeah, Carl keeps getting into fistfights with them.
No!
Go! Go, drinkers, go!
Oh. Okay. Still, I take the moment to stare out at the lights of the city for a while. Even though I'm more interested in the ruins, the city itself is undeniably beautiful. Nothing like my old hometown. Some awful, disgusting, ugly, run-down shanty.
In the middle of the desert, where there's ghosts. It's weird.
So weird. Ghosts and goblins.
And this annoying little otter.
And otters. Oh my. That's when I notice that there's a strange smell in the air, like burning rubber. I stick my head out a bit further, looking around for the source, but I see nothing. Maybe that's normal here. I look back at the clock on the wall. 4 a.m. I slept for a while. I sigh and shuffle back to the bed, only realizing that I've left the light on once I've already fallen back first onto the covers. I sigh and will myself to get up, but the tiredness has returned, and the heavy humidity is almost like a warm blanket pressing down on me. I close my eyes. I'll get up and turn it off in a second. Just need to rest my eyes for a bit. Just for a bit.
Yeah, there's not going to be a big scary wolf in Rome. That's just crazy.
There won't be a Londonair werewolf in Rome. That's just silly. Sounds like a bad sequel. Direct to VHS.
Find it at your local Blockbuster today.
You go, girl. Something moves again. And there's another smell in the air. I realize I had just farted myself awake. A good smell this time.
Well, he was eating that good Italian food. Lot of pasta.
I did not mean to do that, but okay, he likes to smell his own farts now.
It's character development.
That's character development.
Now we know one thing about the protagonist.
He's apparently a vegetarian. That part is plural.
When in Rome, do as the Romans. What can you do?
I guess, dude. I guess a anal ingest potpourri, I guess. Something.
Well, he's a bottom. He's got to be ready to go at all times.
Apparently. Something floral. It reminds me of lavender. And that's when something hard and sharp presses into my left eye socket, just above the eye. It doesn't really hurt, but it shocks me awake.
See? Left the door open, you got a werewolf. Now you're gonna have to get the broom and try to chase him. It's gonna be a whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing. Gotta take that cape off first, that's nice. It leans over me, something shiny in its grip, which is pulling back from my head.
Av?
Ah! I kick out with both feet, hitting the thing leaning over me in its body.
Edible!
I believe that is some alien for mother It lets out a surprised grunt, stumbling back and falling on its rear, while I scramble back on my bed, pressing myself against the wall. Almost immediately it scrambles back up, revealing its massive build and its masculine shape. He adjusts his cape and smooths down his fur before rubbing at his chest, giving me an odd look. Then he fixes a smile back on his face.
Av?
I stare. That's all I can do is stare. He stares back at me for a moment, then clears his throat.
Hello?
The space above my left eye throbs, and it sounds like I'm hearing two things at once from the same voice.
Pote's intelligence? Do you understand?
Again, the bizarre twitching in my eye, in my brain, and hearing two things at once. I feel like I'm going to be sick. The room shifts and swirls a bit, then slowly starts to settle again. The twitching in my head turns into a dull throb. I'm having a nightmare.
Do you understand me?
I stare at
Do you?
I stare at him, and he stares back. It's as if he wants to do a duet.
I don't think the chip is working. I'm trying to kidnap him, but he's not going.
Well,
I mean, I forgot my sack to throw over him and carry him away, and so I have to do this the old-fashioned way.
well, what? You're going to put me in a sack? Does it look like a sack? The creature raises its hand to
It's a
its
space
head.
sack.
The space sack. The creature raises its hand to its head, rubbing at it. I didn't kick it there.
Well, he can speak, and it's translating. Can you understand me? Little monkey. I got banana. I got banana. Just cut into my windowless van spaceship.
Your alarmingly white and bare space van. When am I going to
I have
wake
candy.
up? Do you have ice cream?
Yes. All the dog-approved flavors.
When am I going to wake
So we
up?
got chicken ice cream. We've got some pork ice cream. We got all the best stuff.
That sounds gross. Sounds like an episode of like the world's most disgusting ice creams. Would you like some bacon ice cream? How about some of those super healthy smoothies?
Look, we got a prime rib gelato that everyone on my moon loves.
How about
They sell out of it all the time.
watercress and kale ice cream? Yeah. That sounds
I have
deliciously
seen
disgusting.
beer ice cream.
You have what?
Seen beer ice cream.
Beer ice cream. You've got a beer slushy. I'm down. Let's go. Okay. He keeps staring at me.
Is that my line or yours?
I think this is me. He keeps staring at me.
Okay.
And automatically I respond to him. Yes?
Ah, good. Seems it's finally working now. They take a moment to adjust to the host brain. You know, I just did impromptu brain surgery on you. Don't worry, little monkey.
I struggle to keep up with his words. I'm still hearing what he's saying. It's almost Italian with the inflections and the rolling R's. But at the same time, it's definitely not Italian. Still, I can understand what he's saying, like he's speaking my own language at the same time. It makes it hard to concentrate.
What's your name? And what's your astrological sign and blood type? Not that anything of that is important.
What is your name?
Or will it be?
It asks me what my name is. Oh, that's right. This is where I type. I believe I might be due for a voice change. Perhaps my name is Beavis.
My name is Beavis. But you might call me Cornholio. I need TV for my bungle.
And you need like toilet paper.
No. I need toilet paper. I need TV. TV for my bungle.
What do you
I
think
think
of
they're
that?
trying to bring that back again.
They
For
are.
like the fourth time.
Fourth time? I remember the first time when I was young, and then they had like Beavis invited to
The
America.
original run in the 90s. Yeah, then there's the movie. And then they have another reboot.
What?
And then this is the latest one. I don't know.
I don't know. Should we make this our own? Should you just change Amicus's voice to Butthead and I can do Beavis?
See, I've never really watched the show, so I
You don't know how they sound. Oh no, this will never
I
work. Also, I feel like the assumption is that the main character Marco is younger, and the voice I have is like kind of an older guy or just like a young guy with a super deep bold voice.
well, he smokes, 20 packs a day.
He smokes. Must be from one of those countries that smoking
It'll
is
give you that deep
just
voice.
fine.
Well, look, he's used to things going down his throat. He has no gag reflex anymore. Yep, no, you should try Chase.
Chase.
I like this game too. Oh no!
How about just Sam? You like that one? It's Chase and Sam together.
Okay, took me a second. Oh, like chasm? What?
Yeah, it does kind of look at Kazuma. Wait. Just Sam. There you go. Just Sam.
Chase there.
Just Sam will Nick. Wait, what's the other guy's name? The stout's name? What's his name? Cliff?
Will? No, Cliff, yeah.
Nick Cliff? Just Samuel
It's
Nick Cliff?
all the entire rest of the Echoverse is just one character.
So
Yeah, throw Cynthia in there too.
Cynthia's. Yes, if Cliffincia. Wait. Cynthia. Cliff. Yeah, Cynthia.
Yeah, we gotta add that girl power in there because, we're gonna have a girl president soon.
Right? Just Samuel Cliff Nick. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Just Samuel Nick Cliffincia.
With just a little chase hidden in there.
Little chase right at the very beginning.
Little chaser, so it goes down.
When you have to practice this name like 15 times in a row to get it down once. It's like playing Elden Ring for the first time as Elden Ring the spoken game. Everything is a voice prompt.
Yes, you must say the magic word before we can proceed to the next battle.
So, just Samuel Nick Cliffincia, you've done it! It only took me half an hour. I lost my voice. Should this be our name?
I don't know. The comedy police might show up and, bust us for being too funny.
Okay. Maybe that's better. Okay, let's see. EchoCast! No. Okay, I should probably just go Marcoco. That's his name, is Marcoco.
Because he's Coco for,
It's Coco for Lobo.
Amicus is,
He's Coco for Lobo.
he's... There you go. By the time we're dead, we're not even going to be out of the apartment.
Yeah.
We're not going to get to space the rate we're going.
Okay, that's his name.
Progress in the game. Impossible challenge.
Possible. Okay, let's see if we can keep going. His expectant look almost forces the answer out of my mouth. Marcoco for Lobo. Can't even say it with a straight face. Marcoco for Lobo.
Marco. That was a whiff. Marco for Lobo. Beautiful. I'm Amicus. The sexiest wolf in video game history.
Oh, I'm so Coco for Lobo. The confusing double language I was hearing is starting to fade, and now only my own language comes from his mouth. It's odd, the words are not quite matching up with his lips. What's even more distracting are the massive canines that continue to flash between those lips. I need to get the hell out of here. Dream or not, I don't like the look of the teeth and claws on this thing.
Is the lingua having trouble again?
This is called internal dialogue.
Let me check it with my sharp tooth.
My sharp tooth, yeah. The snaggle tooth that's hanging out on the right side of his face.
Yep.
I got hiccups, why? I don't respond. Instead, glancing...
My claws were just freshly sharpened this morning.
I'm ready to glide over your face. I'm going to shave the skin from your head. Oh, wait, no, that's
Well, I can't go picking up humans without getting my nails done.
You can't pick up a few humans without getting your hands dirty. I don't respond, instead glancing at the door just to the right and behind this. Abacus. The fellow. He frowns.
You told me that they had level 5. I can't even speak with it.
And how are you ever
Dance
supposed
monkey.
to... And how are you ever supposed to have a relationship where you just cannot speak? It takes me a moment to realize he's not talking to me. I hear a soft chatter coming from the wolf, like someone's talking to him from a phone, but I can't see anything.
Yeah, well, he kicked me in the chest. Ran on my big old titties.
Amicus rubs at his chest, his nipples, his
Fun fools, please.
pinchy points, with a frown. More muffled speaking.
Of course I didn't. He just kicked me. He's looking at me like he has no idea of what I'm going to do to him.
You're welcome. More muffled speaking interrupts him.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, no. Is the human getting on me? Are you serious? Not really. I've been taking this as a joke this whole time.
Now he looks pissed, and I press myself harder against the wall, trying to work up the courage to make a break for the door.
How? Wait, you're still offering me opinions about my mood, but you couldn't offer that.
More
The
muffled?
computer hid his donuts on the ship.
Are they cream donuts?
One way to find out.
Oh.
They're probably not chocolate, though, because he's a dog.
This is true. More muffled babbling, but the wolf thing interrupts it with a snarl.
Well, what the hell do I do now? Man, I leave this computer to do all my thinking for me, and now it's not. We need better AI. Is there any AI on this planet?
I've never once heard this creature say Alexa or Siri. Maybe that's what he's going wrong with. He's got one named Calm. Must mean...
Yeah, he's using Katara.
What's the one used
That's
by
not the right
Master
name.
Chief?
It starts with the case. I can't think of it.
I can't either, but that's what he's using. His lips are drawn back, and now I get to have a real good view of those canines. I stare wide-eyed at them, and that's when he seems to notice me again. He readjusts his expression into a smile, but I can still see a fang sticking out.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
I'm gonna slap
That
that
never
fairy.
got old.
I'm gonna slap that fairy. Oh, it's called Cortana.
I'll just assume you had to go off mic so you could laugh so hard at that awesome joke.
Oh. Something about the way he acts, his expressions.
You still there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I believe we're having technical difficulties.
Oh, there you are.
There we are.
I found you.
It's a lag spike. Aha, aha, aha. So, where did you leave off? Did you say that?
Content's just too good. We can't. Oh, you didn't hear my joke? Oh, it's, hey, listen! Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
Oh, yes, I said I'm gonna slap that fairy.
And that never got old.
It kind of got old after a while.
Never got old? Just listen to that all day.
Hey, listen.
And we had you back in the day.
Hey, listen. Hey, shut up! Something about
Also,
the
why
way...
do I have to listen if you're pointing?
Yeah, true. Something about the way he acts, his expressions, demeanor. He's so human.
Could you come with me outside for a moment? You know, nothing suspicious is going to happen. Nothing at all. Look, I just have this van spaceship thing. You know, it's pretty cool. I just want to show it off.
The white van
I have
of...
banana.
The white van of adventure. For some reason...
There's candy inside.
An ice cream?
I have free candy.
An ice cream?
Yep.
Yay.
Yep, I even got the latest round of chicken ice cream.
Do you have bacon-flavored ice cream?
Now we gotta go back to the moon to get that. So let's go!
Well, I'll stay here. For some reason, the realization of his humanness makes me absolutely positive that this is a dream. This must be a character from a game.
Well, he's dreamy.
A movie that I've seen called Dream Wolf Dream Boy. No, Emperor Dreamy Wolf Baby.
I guess he's gonna imperialize me. Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
I shake my head slowly at him.
Please? Come on, little monkey.
I stare at him, still waiting to wake up. I've had dreams where I couldn't wake up before. This is just one of those. I'm sure of it. I remember reading somewhere that if you aren't sure you're dreaming, you can plug your nose. If you can still breathe, then it's definitely a dream. But I remain frozen against the wall. The massive wolf sighs. Then his paw suddenly moves to his waist. I only have a moment to see some device with multicolored lights before he moves and my entire body seizes up and things go black. My body feels strangely numb. It's like when I wake up with a dead arm or leg. Except right now, it's my entire body. The only thing I can really feel is a sharp, cold pain behind and above my left eye. I tried to wiggle my fingers and hands, wondering if I'm having some sort of sleep paralysis, like that Chase.
Every Echo character must have sleep paralysis.
They must flail.
It's the command.
It's a command.
The command of the howling.
It's a command prompt for the game. You must have sleep paralysis or you're not Echo. They move. At least I think they do. Everything's so dark. Am I still in the apartment? Usually there's a little bit of light coming from the balcony because of the street lamps, but everything is pitch black. I start to feel a little panicky. both from the numb feeling and also from the idea that I might have gone blind somehow. I tried to remember what happened last. Did I go outside somewhere? Maybe a club? The disco? Did I take something? I started to push myself up.
Ghost 2 gave you some drugs.
Was I? No, I dare not say it. Not that word. Not that word! Instead, I start to push myself up, and that's when I feel something soft under my hands, and something very hard under it, like concrete. I'm definitely not in a bed right now. Now I'm really starting to panic, wondering if I've been kidnapped. I get on my hands and knees, thankful that at least the numb feeling is going away. I'm also relieved to find that I'm not blind. I see a soft glow of light outlining what's roughly the shape of a door in front of me. I open my mouth, about to call out before I force it shut again. I have no idea where I am, or how I got here, and I'm not liking the signs. My head throbs a little.
Father has a certain set of skills. He'll find me.
It's like Ezio. He's got skills. My head throbs a little, and I close my eyes tight, trying to steady my breathing, listening to my heartbeat. I definitely got back to my apartment, and I remember going to bed. And then I remember... My eyes fly open as I remember that wolf creature staring at me with those big, beautiful blue eyes. And those teeth. What big teeth you have.
This is almost as bad that time I went to Grandma's.
Only it wasn't Grandma. Oh my God, there's no way. There's no fucking way. He's so cute. I open my eyes
He said a
again
naughty word.
and stare at the soft light, trying to listen to the soft light because I'm so high. There's a consistent hum of some kind, a whirling of a large machine. It's gentle and almost soothing, but it makes me think I'm in some sort of vehicle. But I don't feel anything, no bumps or turns. I slowly crawl toward the door, listening as hard as I can for voices or movement. Anything that might tell me someone's nearby. As I get closer to the door, I do hear something, a type of beeping and chirping. I stay in that position for what feels like a solid 15 minutes, not hearing anything more. I think about trying to open the door, but then I realize that might not be a great idea. I still don't know.
But I was told there would be candy.
But I'm determined to get my goddamn ice cream.
They said they had chicken, but they lied.
They said they got bacon, but they don't. I still don't know if that wolf is real. No, I know he isn't real. Nothing that dreamy is real. What's more likely is that someone slipped me something into my drink and I'm hallucinating everything. The hum, the wonderful Twilight werewolf boyfriend, the rumors of candy and bacon ice cream.
Banana.
And
Banana.
bananas. I had laughed off my parents' warnings that tourists are vulnerable in Rome. But now, that doesn't seem so crazy. Someone had drugged me, the son of a bitch, followed me to my apartment, then kidnapped me. I need something, a weapon, before I try opening the door. I feel like I'm in a closet of some kind, so there's probably something here that I can use. Slowly I get on my knees
Like this
and start.
candlestick, and I could go over to the library and...
With a big metal handle, this'll work to carve open a head.
Yeah, like you have a gun, a noose, you have a giant wrench, but, a candlestick, that'll get the job done.
Oh, look, a broom. I'll clean his clock with this. Slowly.
Well, I told you, you're going to need a broom to ward off the werewolf.
Or broom to fly away. Maybe we're a witch. Slowly.
Yeah, but the problem is that if you try to use a vacuum to scare them away, you always run out of cord.
Well, yeah, that's true. You gotta try to find another outlet. It's annoying. Slowly, I get on my knees and start moving forward, waving my hands out in front of me. If I can find the shelves, then I can just feel around for something solid, and... my hand sweeps what feels like a box, and what follows is a clang of metal as something falls to the floor. I cringe, squeezing my eyes shut as the sound echoes around the room I'm in.
Oh, Marco, we already knew you were cringe.
Ouch. I stand there in complete silence, stunned by the mean comment the narrator has leveled at me. And that's when light spills over my body, followed by a large shadow.
Oh, hey, you're awake. Did you know he was awake? Did your computer didn't tell me?
Yes, for approximately 0.2 hours. And you...
Because in space we use metric time.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to the gods, why are you useless?
I sit there, not having turned around yet, but the shadow gets bigger, and I feel him looming over me. I get a whiff of lavender. Finally, I slowly turn my head and see the wolf. He towers over me, his broad muzzle pointed down so that he can look me right in the eye. While his size and general demeanor are intimidating, his eyes are warm and friendly. That really doesn't matter to me right now, as I realize I hadn't been dreaming or hallucinating earlier. Or dreaming, or the dream hallucination is ongoing. The wolf moves toward me, and I immediately scoot back until the shelves behind me dig into my spine. I vaguely noticed a metal thing that I knocked over earlier. It's a polygon-shaped thing with a long cord running out of it. Remember, the human doesn't know about the Galaxias. Proceed with caution. The wolf's ears flick before he visibly tries to write his expression into a smile.
Hello, human. Sorry, I mean... Marco Loco for Lobo.
Again, I get caught up in watching the movements of his mouth counter to what I'm hearing in my brain. Then I notice that he's waiting, watching me intently. I open my mouth, then close it, then nod. The wolf still stares at me, seeming not to understand.
Right? Right, little monkey?
The silence stretches on, until I finally force myself to speak. Yes, that is correct. I am Marcobo. Marcoco for Lobo. It comes out in barely a whisper, a very deep-voiced whisper, at a high volume even.
Great, so now that we understand that, I can tell you I'm from Stella Vita. I'm very far from here. Because I'm so cool. I stole the keys to my dad's ride. Gonna go pick up guys. Yeah!
And with that, we have everything we need to know about this gay wolf in front of me. The wolf sets his paws far apart, his eyes wide as he emphasizes the distance. He's talking to me in a way one might talk to a very dumb 2-year-old.
I live on a moon called Adastra. Do you know what a moon is, huh, little monkeys? Do you know what a moon is? You live on what's called a planet. Yeah.
I stare at him for a moment, almost offended despite my continuing shock. Amicus smiles gently.
A moon is large. But your world was weird. It was all flat, and it was on an elephant's back that was riding a turtle.
Are you telling me the flat earthers are
But my
right?
moon's round.
Are you really telling me the flat earthers are right? Every other planet in the solar system is a globe, except for ours. It's just a big dinner plate.
Yep, and with global warming, that ice wall's going to melt, and all the water in the world is going to drain out. So you just wait and see. Well, I'll be proven right. I did my own research.
It's funny they say the Earth is flat, but then they call it global warming instead of like glacial warming or something like that.
It's
circular warming.
I think this was in the documentary that they made about flat earthers. Like, even they slip up and we've got people coming in from all around the globe, from all around the world, when they're starting their flat earth convention. Okay.
Cool to know you're just pretending. Fake flat earthers. I know what a moon is. Amicus blinks at me. We have one. Dumbass. My words feel automatic.
But is it made of cheese?
I believe it's made of cornbread.
No, as good as cheese. Our other moon is made of Monterey Jack.
Moderate Jack? Why only moderate Jack?
Bohemians, their moon's made of a sharp cheddar. They think they're all fancy.
You can't go walking around on sharp cheddar because it cuts you. Because it's sharp. Ha 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 ha. My word.
Well, that's just the.
You do have to be careful of Swiss cheese.
That's just shop hazard when you mine cheese from a moon.
You do have to be careful about the Swiss cheese moon. You can fall all the way to the center. Through the holes.
And then you have to eat your way back out.
Yes, and it's delicious. My words feel automatic. Actually, everything feels like it's on autopilot right now.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. That's great, because I missed the giant orb that's the quarter of the size of your planet. You know, you could just miss that when you're driving by.
Almost run into it.
That's why I gotta check your rearview mirrors.
Check your tandems, check your tandems. There's an awkward silence as the two of us stare at each other. The initial fear is wearing off. I feel that if this alien is meaning to hurt me, he would have done it by now. At least, for now. Amicus rubs his paws together nervously.
So are you hungry? I have banana!
He motions at his mouth, then rubs his tummy, while licking his lips, and then lowers his hands into his pants.
Mmm! I got something yummy to go in your mouth, Marco.
Again, he gestures and motions. Again, gestures and expressions that I have no trouble interpreting. The only alien thing about him is his appearance, which is apparently not very alien at all. I don't know if I want the banana in your pants. The wolf frowns, almost looking frustrated, and a little blocked. His slow speech gets even slower.
Well, why don't we give it a try then? Come on, you can do it, little monkey.
I guess my
Come on, you
answers
can do it.
don't exactly make me seem intelligent, but I don't know how else to respond.
Why don't you come out on the deck with me? I'll make you something. I'll give you num-nums.
Amicus gives an exaggerated come-on gesture with both paws as he walks backwards, straight into the wall as he misses the door. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, let's go, human.
And I think with that
I
transition...
totally didn't do that. I'm totally smooth.
I think with that transition there, maybe we should save it, because we're at an hour. We're actually over an hour. Is that okay?
We only barely got to space.
I know, just barely got to space.
Yeah, we're doing good.
We're gonna make great time on this. Kind of like idling from one planet to another.
Well, you know, they won't even need a stretch drive. It'll take us just that long for them to get to the moon.
It's like walking to the moon. Oh, it's so leisurely. I'm taking the scenic route. I'm taking the scenic speed. Speed, speed, speed. I shouldn't say that.
No, it's like Charlie the Unicorn. So just flip the world upside down and just fall to the moon.
Oh, there you go. If you tip your Earth, it's kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean. If you just go back and forth on your spaceship and then finally just whip it around 180 degrees in orientation, top to bottom, you could actually fall to the new floor. You could actually fall into a new atmosphere. That's right.
Yep, that's how you level up.
That's how you level up.
Because, you know, the Earth's flat, so, you know, you could do that.
Oh, no.
Because gravity's fake.
Actually, you're just on the dark side of the flat moon. That's all that is. The sun will never reach it.
Which is good, because it'll melt the cheese. Of course, then we could have a nacho moon.
Oh, sounds so good. Nachos sound good. And with that, I think we should call it here. So thank you so much for watching, listening, or playing along. Right. everyone at home.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And fly a kite.
Well, no, you got to do the like, comment, and subscribe. That's how we're YouTubers now. We got to say it. It's required.
Oh, that's
Did you
right.
not get that in your YouTuber manual?
If you liked what you saw today...
And ring the bell icon.
If you liked what you saw, heard, read, and played, do remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and punch the living crap out of that bell icon to get a notification of every video we upload and post.